And then we'll do some calculator. All right, so this is the last non-calculator. For t greater than 0, the particle's position is given here. What is the acceleration of the particle at the point where the velocity is first equal to 0? Okay, so there's a lot of layers to this problem. Okay, the first thing I need to figure out is when is this happening? Well, it's happening when v of t is equal to 0 the first time. Okay, and then I have to figure out what they want, right? Well, they want a of t at that time. So there's a couple things going on, right? I'm going to need both velocity and acceleration. So let's go ahead and do some derivatives. So I have x of t equals sine of t minus cosine t. So my x prime, which is my velocity, right, is going to be the derivative of sine is cosine. Derivative of cosine is negative sine. So it's going to end up being a plus sign, right? My second derivative, which is totally going to give me the acceleration, right? Derivative of cosine is negative sine. That's a sine. I just lost the ability to write. And then the derivative of sine is cosine. All right. So first thing I need is I need to find when. Well, I want when velocity is equal to 0. Okay, so I want when velocity is equal to 0. So that's when cosine of t plus sine of t is 0. Well, that's the same as when cosine of t equals negative sine of t, or the x on the unit circle is the opposite sign of the y on the unit circle, and that happens here at this pi over 4 and here at this pi over 4, but they said the first time. And since we started at t is 0, the first time is going to be right here. So my answer is that the time is at 3 pi over 4, right? Then the question was what? Well, what I wanted was acceleration at that time. So the acceleration at that time would be the negative sine of 3 pi over 4 plus the cosine of 3 pi over 4, right? And so at this point, the sine is a positive root 2 over 2, so this is negative of a positive root 2 over 2, and the cosine is a negative root 2 over 2, so I'm pretty sure I just get a negative 2 root 2 over 2, so we're going to write it as a negative root 2 and hope that that answer shows up somewhere, which is answer A. All right, and that's it for the non-calculator.